Hello, welcome to Tom's Cubes and Games, and a look at four 4-inch panel machines. We'll have a quick look at Powkiddy RGB30. This is a 3356 chipset. It has mini HDMI out, 60Hz, 720p. It's very nice machine. I've had this for over a year and I really like this. We have stereo speakers, very good quality, go very loud. Now these 4-inch panels make perfect Game Boy Color machines. We'll just quickly make that full screen so it's going to be a comparison, a fair comparison with. At the beginning of this game, it's very faint music, so it's a good sound check for this game. Beautiful display, fantastic machine. It really is. So that's Powkiddy RGB30. Now that chipset will play everything up to and including PlayStation perfectly. N64 hit and miss. PSP hit and miss. These other three machines have 3326 chipset. They'll play up to and inclusive PS1 very well. N64 more miss, some hits, and very few hits with PSP, but it will play some. They will play some PSP 2D. This won't. The RGB30 on with the 3356 chipset will not play all PSP well, but it will play more well than the 3326 chipset machines. This, out of these four, is the only machine with HDMI out. And although it looks like a brick, it is very comfortable to play for long periods with that horizontal layout. Alright, next up we'll compare another horizontal. This is the XF40H from Game Console. I actually think that is the name of the company. Now it's very similar ostensibly to the RGB30, but then when you pick it up it does feel different, and that's due to these ergonomic bumps partly. And all of these machines do have very high quality plastic. This is a mono speaker machine. and I'd say those buttons are a little bit smaller, perhaps. I will be doing future in-depth videos. Alright, so let's turn that one on. The XF40H has rumble, as you heard. Very, very nice feeling machine. And to cut a long story short, no, you don't accidentally hit these little buttons. Very pretty LEDs. You can turn the LEDs off. At the moment there is a screen protective film. Now this is mono speaker, but it goes very loud. I'm just testing. Yeah, these are volume buttons. Very good quality speaker as well. Very comfortable to hold, nice shoulder button placement, but we're doing the music test. Yeah, nice sound from the faint music. We've got shaders, but this is just as bright screen as the RGB30. It's just the shaders make it seem a little bit different. Fantastic. Some of these shortcuts are slightly different. I think to turn this machine off we can just hold the power button. Yep. So that's the game console XF40. I very much like that. Okay, next up we have R36 Ultra. I don't know who makes that one. I'd like to emphasise I really like the design panel work on this. It's really swish. Now we have shoulder buttons in line here on the back. All of these machines I'm showing you today, these 4-inch panel machines, are Linux based, RetroArch backend with various versions of EmuELEC in the front end. Again, great quality speaker. Again, it's a mono speaker on this machine. Beautiful design. All of these machines are very high quality. I think the main difference here really is just stereo on the RGB30 with that little bit more powerful chipset and the HDMI out. Again, there's a screen protector film on this at the moment that's slightly affecting the display. Again, the shaders are active by default, but all of these machines you can customize the display. And again, we've got very high quality sound passing the faint music test. I'll see what happens if I press the power button for a long time on this one. Oh yeah, we have shutdown menu from that as well. Lovely. And now finally the Ninja ANS13. Again, we've got a protective film that may affect the display a little bit. Beautiful ergonomics on this, non-inline shoulder buttons. That is incredibly comfy to hold. Now all of these machines come with TF cards I would not bet my life on. So first thing you should do, in my opinion, when you get hold of a new retro machine is upgrade your TF card to a branded one and copy everything over. Now this D-pad feels very different. It's difficult to quantify. Perhaps a little bit stiffer, but it still feels nice. And I haven't shown you, all of these machines, the rockers are very nice. I don't know if it's the shader or the panel, but this does seem to have a slightly richer colour palette. These crystal buttons are pretty swish. They're larger than the buttons on the Ultra and the XF40 and slightly larger than the RGB30. No LEDs on these rockers, if that affects your decision making. Now the RGB30 is about £85. The XF40H and the R36 Ultra are about £50, and this ANS13 is about £45. And again, we have good faint music performance, very nice quality sound. And I know that D-pad I said is a bit weird, but it functions nicely still, very nicely. and this one I believe we can shut down with power button. Yeah. Right, so I hope you found that interesting. Look at those 4 lots of square panel 4-inch machines. All of the panels are 720p, 60Hz panels. Thank you for watching. Bye.